Hello ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. I did see Marvel's Avengers Endgame this past weekend. I actually went and saw it at a 4 a.m. screening Saturday morning, or I guess technically late Saturday, Friday night. However you want to phrase it. Boy, I did that, and I'm glad that I did that. I did not want to go, and it was opening weekend. I did not want to go when everyone was there who just wanted to be there because it was an event and them talking to. No. I wanted to be there to enjoy the movie. I made the right choice. Not only did I make the right choice, choosing the right time, the only negative that happened was 2 hours into the movie, right before a big fight scene happened. Oh yeah, this is full of spoilers. So if you don't want anything to be spoiled, do not, I repeat, do not watch this video if you don't want things to be spoiled, because I'm going to talk about it. I'm talking about what happened. 2 hours into the movie, the power went out. I saw it in AMC and in the Adobe, theater, because I think that's supposed to be like the best audio. Seats were comfortable, vibrating, the whole shebang. A great time. The good part was that it gave people time to go and use the bathroom right before some mess happened. Let me tell you. Well, I'm about to. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let's just talk for a couple of minutes. I say that and then 20 minutes will go by. Well, let's just get to the obvious. I thought that they did a great job tying this all together, because they went and think about how many movies were in this franchise and how they had to go and essentially say all of this was leading to this moment. That's what people may not remember. All of this was leading to this moment. And also they had to think about, well, what are they going to do for the next 10, 20 years now that, Disney will own essentially most of the superhero catalog, period. They'll be able to combine like the X-Men and bring in certain characters. That's eventually going to happen. So they had to make it make sense. And we already have, even though we already have Spider-Man a part of the Avengers, think about like people from the X-Men. So like Storm, Jean, Rogue, all of them that is going to be interesting. They introduced the whole concept of the multiverse or multiverse, other universes, other timelines. That was important because now they can go and say that, hey, maybe this universe was created or it became available to us because of the Infinity Stones, or however they want to play it. Sidebar, I did watch Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club. He did a video. I forgot who the guy was, but he did do a video where he was talking about this. So I'm definitely getting some of that stuff from Charlemagne's recap, review, reaction, whatever you want to call it, from the movie. But there was other things that I was just thinking about as I was watching, like, So for example, Captain America, they made it seem like he's retiring, but who's to say that he won't come back? I know as far as contracts are concerned, I think Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. fulfilled their main contracts. It doesn't mean that they can't come back in some way, shape, or form, where a reality where Tony Stark, he sacrificed himself. He used the Infinity Gauntlet, which again almost killed Thanos. Well, actually did get him killed, but it takes so much power that it killed Tony Stark, and Tony Stark used it to kill Thanos and all of his people. Even though Tony didn't even want to go and mess things up even worse because he had a family. He had a daughter. Yes, Pepper Potts had a daughter. And she finally put on that suit again to fight in the major war. But Tony was the sacrificial lamb. It doesn't mean that in another reality he can't come back. That is not what that means. He can. This is superhero stuff. Anything can happen. But as far as the movie's concerned, not for now. So then we go from having that being a situation to Thor. Let's talk about Thor. Thor was so depressed, and I forgot that Thor would be this depressed because he was the one who was playing around. And I remember, because It then popped in my head in Infinity War. He wanted to play around. He thought that he was big and bad. He allowed Thanos enough time to go and use the gauntlet, do the snap, half of everything living gone, just like that. And so then Thor was so depressed, and Asgard was destroyed. So Asgard was now on Earth, but he wasn't really in charge. He was just eating, drinking, and he gained a lot of weight. He wasn't in shape. He wasn't all-powerful Thor. But during this process of going back in time, because they figured out how they could go back in time, Ant-Man was in a microverse. He was stuck in the microverse, and he went, and because people thought that he was dead because he just wasn't around, he came back, and that's what gave everyone hope. Oh no! Speaking of hope, shout out, big up Captain America for finally being able to use the hammer. I said, oh my gosh, because he actually saved Thor by using the hammer, because he became worthy. That's how it works. You have to be worthy of it. Oh, but sidebar. Let's talk about Black Widow. How Black Widow sacrificed herself. It was Black Widow, and she had to fight. What's his name? Hold on. The fact that her versus Hawkeye, that fight was good, because they had to fight each other, because Hawkeye lost his way. His family was gone. He was killing people left and right, bad guys, and she had to get him back on the right path. Now, in order to partially do that, she promised him something, and you have to think about it. She didn't have anyone. She didn't really have anyone. Maybe Banner, but she didn't really have anyone. So she sacrificed herself for the Soul Stone. But Hawkeye, he fought her to the bitter end. And that fight was crazy, because I said, wow, that is real love. Two people who appreciate and love each other, who are like, no, you're not doing that. I'm going to do it. No, I'm going to do it. No, I'm going to do it. No, you are not. What do you do? It was good. That was sad. Towards the end, when everyone was brought back, because I was waiting, I said, where is Wakanda? Where are the Asgardians? I was just thinking, where is it? Where are the Guardians? Where is everyone? And then they finally came, because it was essentially Captain America versus everyone and Thanos. But when they came and they started fighting back, I said, can we talk about Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel, I don't know. I just feel like she wasn't really utilized that well. And I agree. I expected to see more of the Wakanda people, but like more fighting, because it just kind of seemed like when they're in the group, they were kind of generic as far as fighting. And Captain Marvel, she is all powerful. She basically whooped Thanos' butt like that. Now I understand Thanos was really weak when he used the Infinity Gauntlet to destroy the stones, but they're making it seem like Thanos was still Thanos. Like, they probably wouldn't have been able to take him down without her. And the fact that she took down the whole spaceship, even with the Infinity Gauntlet, she was fighting him. I just felt like she wasn't utilized well. And I'm not the biggest fan of the haircut. I get it, she's a boss, and it's supposed to be less about the physical and just more about her abilities. But I just started to nitpick with her, so I wasn't thrilled with that. I wasn't thrilled how the Wakanda people were used. I wasn't thrilled about how the Asgardians weren't used. But I get it. The whole premise was they were showcasing the originals, the main people. All these other people that we've grown to love, they'll take over for the originals. And we have to understand that. We have to understand that. We have to get that that's how this whole thing will work. Let's see. Tony Stark meeting his father. That was trippy. And I'm glad that he got to do that before he died. Captain America getting his girl, dancing with her. I said, oh my God. Now I'm confused. Did she marry him in the future and he just didn't know it yet? I don't know. But then when they also talked about how you can't change the past. The past is already the past. You see how I said that? Now that's my past. Me saying that is the past. when you go back in time to change something, you're creating an alternate reality. You're not affecting your own reality, because that's not how that works. It already happened. You know it happened. You going in past to try and do something about it now becomes the past. So you really can't change your direct line of path, i.e. your past. I thought that was a very important message. Very important message. Was there anything else? Smart Thor. I said, oh, so we're getting to the comic books. Because there's very many variations of Thor. There's dumb Thor, there's lazy Thor, there's goofy Thor. I'm sorry, not Thor, Hulk. There's smart Hulk, there's dumb Hulk, there's mad Hulk, there's lazy Hulk, there's it's just sensitive Hulk. There's a whole bunch of Hulks. And so we got the merge between Hulk and Banner. That was cool. That was cool. I did like that. Some people didn't, but I did. Was there anything else? I don't think, like I said, it's something you have to see. I didn't want to go and just say everything. I just wanted to go and say enough to kind of let you know, okay, this is what happened. I'm not saying how it happened, but hey, this is what happened. A couple of betrayals, or one betrayal, but then a correction. It's interesting. They brought back another character by going in, again, dealing with past and alternate timelines. It's interesting. It's interesting. So now I'm just looking like, okay, Spider-Man's going to stay around for a while, especially since Spider-Man's super young. So that franchise could go on for a while. Black Panther, we already know. Captain Marvel, I guess another one. Supposed to be a Black Widow movie or something of the sorts. I'm interested to see what happens in the future. But again, I do want to see, like, what if we get a Rogue? What if we get a Storm? Like a fully empowered Storm, not the versions of Storm that we've been getting. Because Storm is a boss. Storm is like Captain Marvel level to a certain degree. Like, honestly. Full powered Storm. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I just wanted to talk for a couple of minutes. And go see the movie.